going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. In this video, you're going to be seeing a lot of footage of me running around with my No Land Beyond and sidearm combo. I'm just trying to get warmed up for Year 2 No Land Beyond. Pretty freaking jazzed about that, not gonna lie. Always have fun running with this weapon. It kind of keeps you sharp, keeps you thinking about things in a different way, makes you really consider how strategically you're going to approach your engagements and set up engagements. And, you know, it's not all about headshots. You know, I've said a number of times in my videos, body shots are dramatically underrated, and headshots are dramatically overrated. Headshots are great because obviously you get the instant kill, but sometimes the best play is to prime a target, be it with a grenade, be it with a sidearm, whatever it may be. But sometimes it's best to prime something and then go for the body shot. Anytime I see an opponent that isn't at full shields, if they're missing shields, I don't go for the headshot. I go for the body shot. I'm not trying to line up something to be flashy. If I don't need the headshot, then that's not generally what I'm going to go for. So that's just how I approach it, the way I see things. You know, we got some pretty cool news, at least in my opinion, pretty cool news from Bungie in the recent days past, about Sparrow Racing League. Like, yo, what is up with that? That's friggin' awesome. I'm someone who generally gets sucked into racing games really easily. But, like, for example, I remember when we first got GTA 5, and I didn't play the campaign. I didn't do any of the side missions. All I did was race. As soon as I got into GTA Online, I was just all about the races. And it was all about getting new cars, making my garage look pretty, and getting all the customization options, and that's just really what I sort of fell into. So personally, I know some people are like, really, Sparrow Racing? That's the big announcement? Personally, I think it's pretty cool, and I'm kind of jazzed about it. Now, obviously, I do want more PvP related content, although that is in a sense a form of PvP, but it's just not PvP shooting. So anyways, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. Some people are a little bummed about the whole it's only going to be for a month deal. And as far as that goes, you know, personally, I understand why. I think there's a couple of reasons there. First and foremost, I think that it's sort of a trial run. Like, they're going to see how well it's going to be received, how well people are going to really get into it, and, you know, kind of test the waters there. But I think on the other end of that, one of the things you don't want to do is have your hard work, you know, in terms of the content that you've created, go unappreciated because you think it's something like Prison of Elders. And Prison of Elders, when it first came out, it was new. It was like, you know, firefight mode being introduced, and we thought, maybe this could be a taste of things to come. But we played the ever-living crap out of it for a month, and then it was blah. And when was the last time you went into Prison of Elders? I ask you that. It was probably a pretty long time ago, at least for me. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I went to Prison of Elders. But if Prison of Elders was a you know, maybe something like Iron Banner in terms of it's every now and then it pops up, and you know, maybe it's on a scheduled rotation of events, then maybe it would have been played longer. And I'm not saying that Prison of Elders was the cat's pajamas and no one's appreciating it for all the glory that it is. Because honestly, I'm not a PvE guy, you know, to begin with, but I didn't really enjoy Prison of Elders that much. There wasn't a lot of variety for me to keep a player like me engaged, because, you know, PvE has to be really good in order for me to want to play it. That's just kind of the way that I'm geared. So that being said, I think that the just trying it out for a month thing could be related to that. They don't want it to, you know, get beat to death. But then also it gives them a sort of off season to really take a good hard look at it and then revise it if need be. I think that's important, especially when you're trying some adventurous things like this out, like Sparrow League. So, but the question is, okay, so what kinds of things does it need to offer in order to be successful? And I think in order for the Sparrow Racing to be around for a while, to be content that doesn't run dry quickly like Prison of Elders was, I think there's a few things that ought to happen. First and foremost, character customization. There have to be rewards for racing extensively and consistently. So you should be able to have lots of options for your Sparrows, lots of options for your armor, and it looks like they've gone this route. I mean, just from what I've seen, it looks like there are a number of different Sparrow archetypes out there. There are a number of different armor pieces that you can get that provide benefits for racing, and that's what you got to do. I mean, you have to have incentive. But yeah, so I think that's a big part of it. Another thing that's going to need to happen in order for Sparrow Racing to be a successful thing is that they're going to have to fine-tune the physics of the driving. So it needs to be responsive. You have to be able to really feel like you have control. I know that I mean, I'm not the biggest Sparrow racer out there. I don't spend a lot of time on my Sparrow. So but I'm not an authority figure here, but just speaking from experience in the past, I've thought that the Sparrows, they didn't feel refined enough to be really raced in a proper racing environment. You know what I mean? Like, the control just wasn't there, the agility wasn't there, the ability to make hairpin turns and whatnot just wasn't there. So they're going to have to refine, I think, the driving mechanics and how that plays out. And it's entering into a whole new world of balance, because they're going to have to now balance Sparrows and the tracks, and one of the things that really turned me off towards racing in GTA early on was the lack of balance, because of how rewarding dirty racing was, and that drives me nuts. I'm a clean racer in all the games I play. I race clean, that's what it's about. So, but anyways, that's just my personal approach to it. I know that some games sort of favor it's not. Is this going to be more Mario Kart, or is this going to be more Forza? That's the question. So anyways, I'm really looking forward to it. Should be interesting. I know I will be racing my butt off and having some fun with the whole Sparrow Racing League. And on top of that, we got the whole December update shindig going down. Some new weapon changes to Titans. The release of some new Year 2 exotic business going down. So a little bit of variety on the horizon, which is always a good thing to keep this nice and fresh. So I know that I will be using my legendary marks to get Year 2 versions of both Mida and No Land Beyond, and also my Nothing Manacles, because I'm really wanting to use. I have been using my Manacles in trials lately, but it is bringing my light level down a bit. I mean, I'm playing in like the low 290s, so I need to bring that up a smidge, and obviously getting the Year 2 versions are going to help me do that. So looking forward to that. What are you most looking forward to in December? Is it Sparrow Racing? Are you a racer? Are you really looking forward to that? Are you looking forward to the Titan changes? Maybe that's you. Maybe you've always been a die-hard defender or a die-hard striker, and finally tipping the scales back in your favor. Or are you looking forward to some exotic weapons and armor that you've been waiting to get your hands on for Year 2, and now you finally can? So let me know in the comments section. I do read them all, and I will comb through those and get some interaction going on with you guys, as I always like to do. So looking forward to it. Take it easy, guys. I'll catch you in the Crucible, or maybe on the track. We'll see. Whatever happens first.